now you know officially it's Cleveland. What's your reaction to knowing you're playing the Cavaliers for the third straight time?
I've been new.
Say again?
I've been new. That officially. No, I mean it's exciting. Obviously it's a great time. Just really not taking this for granted. Like this is something that when you look at, like this will be talked about long after us. So just to be a part of this is amazing. So really just embracing that. But now, just like we haven't even really started our preparation for Cleveland yet. That doesn't start until tomorrow. So, really just enjoying this moment, appreciating it, but getting ready to really lock in on the task at hand.
You mentioned this kind of being always in your mind at the end of the tunnel. How nice is it? First of all, how hard has it been to not, even in your private moments, think it's going to be cool?
I mean, it's hard, but I think about it. I don't go the whole year and say, man, I don't look forward to the finals. Like, if you don't, then that's why you won't make it. So, that's something I'm always looking forward to. You want to keep your mind on the task at hand, but somewhere, in the back of your mind, it's always there.
Draymond, what do you say to maybe some of these guys who haven't been to the finals before? And that's a huge accomplishment for them.
No more congratulations. Obviously it's a great thing, to be to the finals. I think we probably got at least 5 or 6 guys at least, that haven't. So, it's a new experience for them. But just really making sure everyone stays locked in. Obviously it's a long time until we play, a long layoff. But just making sure everybody stays locked in every practice. That's all you can do. Just keep the focus level up, keep the intensity level up each and every day. Knowing that in these finals games you have to keep that intensity level up. You have to keep that focus level up in order to come out champions.
Dre, you went into the finals with accumulation of technicals and flagrants. Is it easier to go into a finals knowing that you don't have that burden or, hey, I gotta watch everything I do because it might hurt me in the next time?
It's definitely easier as far as that. I think anytime you can go into a situation not worrying about something, then that situation will be a little easier for you. Not necessarily that our task is easier, or what I have to do is easier. That's still a challenge, but just knowing that I don't have that burden to worry about that and I can just play, I think it definitely makes a difference.
Draymond, you guys haven't dropped a game. Do you think this is going to be a more competitive series? Expect it to be longer?
I hope it's 4. I'd love it to win 4 games. Like that would be great, but we don't go into any series saying we're only going to play 4 games. That's just never. We can't approach a series like that. Like, yeah, we're going to play 4. Now you approach it with the mindset of course, we love to sweep them, but you have to take that game by game. You can't go in like, well, we're going to win 4 in a row. It's just impossible to do. It's impossible to think. I'm sure Cleveland thought they would win 4 in a row. But stuff happens, and so to go in with that mindset and saying that they thought they would win 4 in a row, they didn't go in saying, yep, we got it done. Like, sweep is over. Like, yeah, somewhere in your mind you would love to do it, but it's just impossible to think and believe that that's going to happen because every team has NBA players, with talent that can win games. And so I expect it to be a competitive series, absolutely. But at the same time, I think if we go play our game, our brand of basketball, who knows what happens.
How much more wrestling does this group feel as opposed to this time a year ago?
A lot more wrestling. But I think last year our first round was 5 games? Then 6, if I'm not mistaken. 5. Then 7. Steph was a little banged up. A couple other guys was a little banged up. I think, we have pretty much, for the most part, everybody's pretty healthy or getting there. So I think, we definitely feel a lot more rested than last year around this time. Last year we were chasing 73 wins, and that made a difference. think everything is just more relaxed, more, task at hand. Everybody's just preparing for that, but at the same time, there's not a bunch of nicks and knacks like there was last year.
Draymond, last year, you talk about people asking you to sweep for a bro. Last year, you needed one game against the Cavs. You couldn't get it. So, I mean, you just don't know what's going to come up, right? In the situation.
Every game is different. Every game brings different challenges.
You probably saw LeBron called you guys a juggernaut. Do you feel that respect level that because you've been through it 2 times against that team, that they respect you and you respect them, or is it competitive? What's the energy between you two guys?
I think anytime, I think there's always a mutual respect, whether someone will admit it or not. I think there's always mutual respect for what they're doing and, vice versa, for what we're doing. At the same time, he's not going to approach the game like, oh man, I'm playing a juggernaut. He's going to approach the game trying to take our heads off. So, there's definitely a mutual respect between both sides. But the competitive level, competition level will be at an all-time high. So, yes, it is.
Draymond, to have your head coach have to take a step back halfway through the playoffs, that could really wreck some teams, I think. In what ways has Mike Brown been the right guy to kind of steer that transition?
Yeah, he's been amazing. He's kind of added a little bit of himself to it, but not too much to where you're adjusted to something completely different. I think that's when the change happens. If Mike Brown comes in and saying, "Oh man, I'm Mike Brown and I'm doing this and I'm doing that," it's a completely different thing. So you go an entire year a certain way, and then someone just changes it all up. Now you're trying to adjust to that while trying to play game. He didn't do that, and so I think it's been amazing. With all that he's been through, I think he knows what it takes, and he didn't come into it like with an ego thing, like I need to prove myself. He didn't make it about him, and I think that's been one of the keys to sustaining the level of play that we've been able to sustain.
Draymond, we were just down at the store down at the arena, and it's just mobbed with fans. They're buying up all the gear. How does it feel to be playing the first couple of games at home?
It's always good to have home court advantage. Start off at home. Obviously, the goal is always to take care of your home court, but at the end of the day, you still got to go out and win the game.
Is this the best you faced of the 3, do you think?
I think so, just because they've been together now for 3 years. So the more you're together, the better you get. That's just the nature of it. You're more familiar with guys. Everyone knows their role. No one's trying to do something that they shouldn't be trying to do. So I think in that continuity just makes things better.
Livingston and JaVale have both been kind of these journeymen who've played for so many different teams and found a way to thrive for you guys. It almost seems like this is a perfect fit for those guys. How much do you think JaVale has come along this year to be in that role, and Sean's kind of a good example?
I think, obviously Sean is, that story isn't really the same now. He's become a staple of this franchise. He's helped us win a title. He's done some great things here. For JaVale, it's so fresh to where, I think it's a great situation for him. He's finally been put in a position to where he can do what he do. He's finally been come to an organization, a first-class organization that, has embraced him for him and not tried to make him something that he's not. And I think that's been pretty special. Just seeing his growth over the course of the year, how he's been able to thrive. He's had some good moments in these playoffs and helped us win some games. And, obviously we look to continue that and him to continue to play at that level and help us win games. But it's special to see, after you take the path that they've taken and then get to this moment, and actually be able to thrive the way both of them have. It's a special thing.
Draymond, last week your owner obviously Jordan said he wanted Cleveland. He felt that there was unfinished business. How much have you, over the course of the season, maybe wanted
about meeting the Cavs? Has it been something you guys wanted?
I mean, anytime someone beats you, you love to play them. But at the end of the day, winning a championship is winning a championship. You don't care who you got to take down. You just want to take whoever that is down. It's not like I don't really approach it like, oh man, we need to, like something was taken from us or something like that. Yeah, well, I mean, well, it was taken. They took it. So, you know, we want to go take back a championship. That's just the nature of a competitor. And I think that's the mindset of us, you know, everyone in this organization is to go take back what they took from us. But if that's not your mindset, then I guess you're screwed yourself.
We've talked about this before, whether this is boring or not, to have the two marquee teams kind of steamrolling the opponents. Do you think it's all worth it now that there's this epic matchup that you know, the fans and the NBA and the broadcasters and the advertisers are going to get what they want?
I mean, I think it's a great thing for the league. You know, contrary to popular belief where everyone says it's boring, I think maybe people just fail to realize that you just have two great teams and don't appreciate that. You know, everyone want to say, oh man, these, you know, this is boring and you know, this, that, and the other. But you usually don't appreciate something until you don't have it anymore. And so I think maybe there's just a lack of appreciation for greatness. But then when you look at a situation, most people has never reached greatness. So maybe there's just not an understanding of what you're watching. I think you found two great teams. And, you know, we played that way. And maybe people don't appreciate it because of a blowout or because of a sweep. But people may want to be careful, you know, because I think right now you're witnessing greatness. Two great teams, great players, and that's what it is. And like I said, it probably won't be appreciated until it's over. So say we're, you know, whoever wins this championship, say we meet again next year, it still won't be appreciated until we don't meet again and you realize what you had. So I appreciate it. I'm happy we've been able to steamroll people, and I love the fact that they've been able to steamroll people because I just love great things. And I think right now we've found two great teams.
Dre, you can merge as a...
Everybody else that, I mean, hey, we haven't been here this entire time. This was a process to get to where we are. And the same thing for Cleveland. It was a process to get, so I appreciate it.
Particularly this year, you emerged as a shot blocker, particularly this year. Would Kevin Love and what he does on the outside, would that take you away from the basket as much?
We'll see.